What is back here? Oh, it's my stupid palette knife. Never to be seen again. I make art. I make a monthly recap. That's all you need to know. Okay, so my January art recap is going to be a little bit pathetic, mostly because I got hit with this huge tired spell. If you don't know, you guys probably don't, I have idiopathic hypersomnia. Why did I get it? I don't know. It's an unknown disorder. I am having so much fun on this chair. Dude, I know why I didn't go on this chair. It's because, dude, okay. I also, oh my god, we're just throwing every disorder out there. I also have POTS, and so this chair is so nice. I feel like I can speak with my fullnessness. Is that a word? I don't know. I started my January off fine enough with around 2 drawings, and then just went a real uh, deep sleep. I was sleeping around 18 to 20 hours per day for about like 10 or 12 days straight. It was a lot. I barely ate. I didn't shower some days. It was awful. I have a sneaking suspicion it has to do with something called the female tax. If you don't know what that is, it's called the period. Oh yeah, we're talking about my period this early in the video. Periods are the worst and they shouldn't exist. I said it. And if they should exist, let's make every cis man have one too. Let's start bleeding out the penis, you know? Why can't we? Why can't we just start bleeding out the penis? Starting off, I finished a sketchbook that I started in August of last year. It has its cute little oddities, but it's mostly tame and kind of boring. I don't know if I've talked about it yet publicly, but I did want to be a forensic pathologist, and that's what I had my mind set on for my career, and got mental and physical disabilities. So now I make art. But I was really wanting to be a forensic pathologist, guys. One of the things that I really missed out on, I've been mid at art for most of my life, but last year I really realized, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do forensic pathology at all. I'm not gonna even go to college. I need to hone in on my craft, okay? So in elementary school, when I started, I wasn't drawing the boxes and the vanishing points and learning about color theory. I was drawing anime girls and showing it to the pretty girls in my grade to impress them. There are brief fundamental drawings in here, like, oh wow, the planes of the face. How fun is that? What else do we got in here? That's kind of sad. Oh, I'm going through it. Sad for me. This one's very interesting. I remember this one. This one was when I was in episode, because when am I not? And I don't know what it means, and I don't really care to figure out what it means. What else do we have in here? There is so many cool things in here. I'm just such a creative boy. I'm such a creative boy. So creative. What do you want to do? I want to be creative when I grow up. I just want to do crafts all day. I just want to do crafts all day and have fun. Well, how are you going to pay your taxes? I'm not going to. Anyways, I don't know, some cool stuff in here. I will actually do a full video of my sketchbook sometime in March, because I'm going to be in a different location. Ooh, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Titillating. Titillating, I say. Okay, first drawing I made is this pomegranate and oil pastels. And guys, I upgraded my oil pastels to Mongayo oil pastels. I'm saying that probably wrong, and I looked up how to say it, and now I'm forgetting. And they are so much better than Meeden. Last video I said, guys, if you get Meeden, they're like crayons. They are not like crayons. They are too creamy. That is the not letdown. The thing is, TikTok oil pastel propaganda, they told me that the oil pastels were creamy, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. That's such a cool texture. I like looking at creamy oil pastels. The thing is about creamy oil pastels, they don't tell you is it really hard to layer on them, and they just kind of look like mud if you don't layer it like only 2 times. And oil pastels are supposed to be about layering. Also, I am having so much fun on this chair. Jesus. Look, if you want a nice bright drawing with very little like offset chroma, then yeah, do Meeden. That's fine. I'm not saying Meeden oil pastels are bad. I'm just saying that I didn't like them, and I like mango. I don't. That sounded like mango. Apologize. I apologize. I just like the thing is, so you can't layer with them, which means you can't get an offset chroma, which means you can't make your like how do I explain this? You can't make your drawing or your piece look bright or have things pop out because every single color is saturated. If you're trying to make something look super bright, you can't just put saturated colors all over it. That's not how that works. This is the first drawing I made with my new pastels, and it was baller. I didn't do underpainting, which I usually do an underpainting. I know, very, very crazy for me. And this was a reference photo that I took. I didn't get it from Pinterest. I took this reference photo, and it was going to be for a large painting that I ended up scrapping. I will tell you later why. The yellow, like when I took a picture of it, and like when it's on camera, it's really not like the color what it is in real life, guys. That's so disappointing. You can't see the wow factor of this drawing, which is this bright yellow pea with the grapefruit. Grapefruit's in pea world now. You're in my world now, buddy. Pea world. I also made this pigeon. Look at this watercolor paper. Ooh, fancy. So I made this pigeon, and the 3D effect is with Meeden. If you want to do 3D effects with your oil pastels, do Meeden. I'm not the person that has to say everything about oil pastels, but I do, just for you guys. And I did a underpainting with the what is that called? The oil pastels. So you can see like this orange here. And I wouldn't recommend doing that because I use like this little like paper blender tool. I don't know. I used it and it just kind of made my colors not that pretty when I did use it. So I was like, next time we're not doing that. And you should use acrylic or I just use acrylic or ink. Where's my ink? Where's my ink at, bro? I don't know where my ink is, but you understand. Acrylic ink is great. So did this one? Isn't that special? Okay, I did this one with my new pastels. I was originally going for like a piss bisexual thing in this area right here, but then I changed it because I was like, that doesn't look good. That's not what I'm going for. I'm just going for a very light color palette, kind of just nice with the blue and the pink. Nothing transgender. Oh my god. Okay, this is transgender pride moment. Look at this. Pink, white, blue. Then a little bit of P. Okay, I need to stop talking about P. What's up with me and P? Me and P. I think it came out really good. I would kind of like to do Prince. Would you guys like Prince? Can we do Prince? Can I do Prince? I'm gonna do Prince of this. I also need to figure out how to seal it. I also don't like this. I'm gonna have to fix this. It's this tail. It pisses me off, dude. It does not look good. I gotta fix this tail. These drawings are like, they don't have any story. Their story is I just looked in my camera roll or went on Pinterest and mashed some things together. So that's why I'm not really talking about the deep meaning of them because there is no meaning to them. They're pretty drawings that I like to draw with my oil pastels. I started a sticker fascination. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I got a new sketchbook, right? And I was like, you know what my sketchbook needs? Cool stickers. But the thing is, on Etsy, there's a lot of stickers. They're cool. Like, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. Love you guys. Love you guys on Etsy, but they're just like not my thing. Okay, so sticker. I made this sticker. This is a strawberry finch with a little strawberry. Oh, is that cute? I got the supplies. I got the sticker paper. I got the vinyl like self adhesive. and I printed it out on my mom's shitty ass printer, and I'm like, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to put this on my freaking. Oh my god, I'm so ready to put it on my sketchbook. It's gonna be so cool when everyone's like, "Oh, where'd you get that sticker, Pearl? Where'd you get that sticker?" I made that sticker. Okay, can I not get the sticker open? It's so cool. It's so cool, right? So cool. Can you see this? I printed it on the wrong side. It crushed my soul that entire day, and I was already really tired because this was in the middle of my tiredness. And so I was like, I give up today. I'm just gonna go back to bed. And that's what I did. I tried to glue it on with Mod Podge and it didn't work. I made a TikTok and pretended like it worked. It didn't. That TikTok was fake. Get this shit off of here. This thing. What is this thing? Glad you asked. I wanted a whole different concept for this painting. I made a reference photo and I was like, it's gonna be a lot of details. It has a cool concept. It has symbolism. It's so cool. And then I start painting it, and I'm like, okay, it's really static. It looks there's no movement. Like movement is a thing that you should have in your paintings, and I guess this one's static too. But like, it was not supposed to be a static thing, and I just got really upset. I've been babying this canvas for about 6 years. I got this canvas in 2020, and I've just been repainting something over and over again for years. And it's mostly because I'm like keeping this canvas as if it's like my baby. Like, I need to protect this canvas. This canvas is like my one thing that I have. I have to create this one big painting that will shock everyone. I'll get views and followers, and this is gonna be a shocking painting, and it's gonna be so cool. And then I was like, you know what? I have this sketch in my sketchbook that I kind of want to paint, so I just drew it, and there it is. I was a little bit inspired for the color palette by Putrefaction, which is decomp. Um, decomp doesn't look this pretty. It's not this really beautiful pink and green, but the colors kind of like that. I don't know. I really like this painting. I this is one of the first paintings I made in a couple years probably that I actually sit because it's right. My bed's right here. The painting is right here. It's one of the paintings that I do look at and just watch. Like, I watch this painting a lot and I like looking at it a lot. And that's something I haven't done in a long time. And I'm like, okay. I also found out how fun it is to paint on really big canvases. So I probably will do that. But also, like, I don't have room in my room. We'll figure out. My mom can hang up some really scary paintings. Isn't that nice? Another thing is I was doing very nice paintings for a bit, and I still probably will, but it really didn't creatively fulfill me at all. Like, I was just like, oh, I got another painting and it's a painting. Like, it doesn't speak anything to me. Like, I don't I don't know, it's just a painting. And so I really just went headfirst into something scary again. And oh my gosh, it's so much more fun. It's so much more fun. I'm just gonna paint scary things all the time. Last thing is I sold my painting headshot trigger to Sierra. Thank you, Sierra. That's very sweet of you. I hope it's doing well in its new home where I know where it is, but I'm not gonna say on the internet because that would be weird. Why would I dox my customer? That would be rude. Um, and FedEx, I had the worst time at FedEx. So bad. Oh my god. We need to check up on the employees. Um, but it got there. That's all that really matters. Like, they got there, they liked the thing. And yeah, in like I think it's Monday. I'm recording this on Thursday, February 12th, and so I'll probably be in Oregon by the time this comes out. But I'm wanting to do an Oregon vlog, which is weird because I don't like vlogging, But like it's gonna be a really lazy vlog, and I'm probably just gonna talk about food and a little bit of art. It's not gonna be my normal thing. It's not gonna be an art recap, but I also might start selling stickers when I get back from Oregon. Ooh, because I got a brand new printer and it works great, and I have sticker designs. So if I open up Etsy, I will tell you. Okay? Okay, bye. Bye. Facing the desk.